I'm awake. So I had one of those nights where I'm just like, you know, you hop in bed reasonably early, but then you just proceed to spend the next 3 hours like staring at the roof. And I just like kind of wiggling around and kind of just like just thinking about random crap for 3 hours, and I bloody didn't fall asleep for ages. And one of the main culprits is this street lamp up here. This guy, but when it's nighttime, it's just like absolutely shining upon me. It's just like falling asleep with a bloody dentist light on me. I could probably convince myself to stay in bed and say that I need more sleep, but I bet you're dying to know what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. So I thought I'd complete the trilogy with these little vlogs. Last night I was like, God, I nearly had a crisis. I said before, I couldn't get to sleep, so I was just like in my head. I was just thinking too much, man. But then I fell asleep, so. And then I woke up and I was like, I'm not really doing anything today. So today, you're with me. At the moment, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm going through a serious case of helmet hair. Like my hair just kind of like has grown over my head and I don't really know what I'm doing it. The only way is it's curable once a day by having a shower. But I can't shower that much. God. If you're a hairdresser and you're like, oh shit, he just needs to get like a bloody, help me cure my helmet hair. It just looks like I call it helmet hair because I feel like I could just like take it off. Like it's kind of Lego hair vibes. Whenever you had Lego and you had the piece for their hair though, that was always pretty baller. But not on a human. Anyway. This happens routinely, but I really didn't like my last video. I just didn't. And that's probably like something that all creatives go through. Like you make something and then the minute you put it out there, I'm like, oh my God, no one's ever made something so bad. And you just shun it away. I tell you what's bloody great is that I'm the only one home right now. So I can just be as loud as I want. I remember the sickness was forever. So this is pretty much the common problem with filming in here, is that you can never see me. Can you see me? Yeah. So I'm sure you can see the thing in the background. Does anyone else suck their toothbrush? Like after they, you know? So I'm seeking your professional advice on this jacket. Look at this thing. Oh. I bought this a few months ago and I have never had the balls to wear it. First of all, it looks like some bloody parachute outfit. Maybe it is. The whole back is like a pocket. That's why I think it's a bloody parachute, because maybe the parachute goes in there. Anyway, looks very sort of like maybe like 80s. This is why I bought it. It's freaking crazy. It's like the shoulders detach and there's like a billion pockets and these cool string things and it's colorful. Look, pocket. And inside that pocket, whoa! Could I wear this? Could this be my go-to travel thing that I just like always wear? It's pretty out there, I know. Not today. Ow, my nose. The frickin' zip just like guillotined my nostril. Maybe that was karma for picking it too much. Alright, let's start the bloody day. I think if I really like when people like watch Love Island, I'm like, gosh, how can you be so invested in that? Like, who cares? It's just like random people in their life and blah, blah, blah. But like, to be honest, my guilty pleasure that I equally like don't like, but I just know that I'm so invested in, is football. And it's just like, it's the same sort of thing. Just like car guys equals horse girls. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm saying is I should probably be doing actual stuff. Here's an update on my thing, by the way. Nice. So we're moving out of this house in like a couple weeks, which is, it's like kind of sad, but also like, I'm kind of keen to like get moving. I've been so just like stuck for one place for like a whole year, which has been like the biggest battle for me ever. So I'm kind of excited to move out, but it means that we need to find new people to fill it. So we gotta like clean up the place. We got like a flat viewing tonight, which is, you know, should be good. But it means I gotta clean. bloody cold and wet it is at the moment. And then I thought back to like my duck friends and I was like, what are they doing right now? What do birds do when it's like pissing down outside? And so, trying to think how I'm gonna go out there holding this, like our little bird feed, and not get my phone wet. I don't know, let's just send it. Come here! I'm not really sure the protocol here if I just, oh shit, he's eating that one. They're eating each other. If I just like pour it and then they eat, or I like give it to them each, I don't know, let's just like, woohoo! I think I poured it on them. That was an accident. Ow! That's my good deed done for the day. Oh buddy! Look at this lonely little fella. Do you want some food too? Every time I cook with couscous, I always spill it, but I am currently totally in love with couscous, and this is actually perfect because I just cleaned the kitchen, and so I need like, you know, I want to make something for lunch that's like as low amount of dishes as possible. And I'll show you a banging meal that you can make with like, you know, one dish. You gotta watch quickly because it's so fast and so easy that you might miss it. Okay, this is how you do it. Beautiful mint. Now we look for something big and flat. Magazine. Carrot, yeah, why not? Some Azerbaijani pomegranate sauce. Some Egyptian dukkha curry powder. Everything's good with curry powder. Here's the thing, I promised that this would be one dish meal, so I am grating the carrot on a magazine. But it's just like, a surface is a surface, right? Now we remove our makeshift cutting board. Aha! And the couscous is done. Oh god. Bang. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm trying to like film and then also pour stuff in, and I just like accidentally chugged the whole half a carton in. Mix, mix, mix. And then look at that, like the kitchen is pretty much as clean as what it was when it started. You know how people make those like aesthetic sort of like morning routine, making breakfast? I feel like I just did the complete opposite of that and just did like the worst possible food making sequence of shots. If you're watching this, Jesus, what did I put in there? If you're watching this, it's a miracle that this got put into the video because I don't know how impressive that's gonna look. One of the things in my life that I realized is so important is like movement. Like on a day like this, when I'm not really doing anything, you know, you've seen it, I just kind of like eat and then fluff around and then eat and then fluff around. And I get to the end of the day and I feel like, shit, I didn't really move around much. And when I move around, I feel happy. So, I go for a bush walk up Nico Valley. Look at the view. Sometimes I forget that I literally live on a Pacific island. Like, that's kind of insane. Do people who aren't from New Zealand kind of like look at this country and think like, oh my god, they like live on Hawaii or something? Like, is that an equal comparison? Because if it is, I'm stoked. This is my position every time I take these shots. It looks like this one swallowed something bad. Oh! I'm lucky today. It was all worth it. That means today was a net profit, guys. You know, that was nice actually. I love getting into the bush so much. It's just like, just become completely removed from everything. All the problems just lift and go away. So like I can't go home between 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. It's not actually 4 o'clock yet anyway, but you know, I like to make these videos when I'm not really doing anything. So what I'm trying to say is, I didn't have anything to do today. Now I can't even go home. So now I literally have nothing to do. So I reckon I can probably find some other flatmates who are wandering around aimlessly because we can't go home. Okay. Every time I stop the car, I need to like wait for the windscreen to go down. Does that make sense? Because I don't want to stop the car when the windscreen's like halfway up, because that just looks strange. Anyway, tell me if you recognize this face. Do you remember that face? This isn't a montage anymore. I'm Gryffindor, by the way. Which is probably the best outcome, to be honest. I don't know how much I like really subscribe to the like personality tests and stuff like that. I kind of feel like it just boxes you in a little bit. Like, I'm not a number 4, man. I'm just Caleb. But like, then we're talking about Harry Potter and I was like, well, what am I? And everyone was like, oh, you're this. Oh, no. He's doing me that. You know, it gets to that time of the night where I'm just kind of like just doing random shit on my laptop. You can't be productive and proactive the whole day, right? That's just unrealistic. So here I am. And I hope you've enjoyed following along my day. This is probably the last one of these sort of videos I'm going to make. I have enjoyed it though. I like being open and honest, and I think I could just talk for like hours about this sort of stuff. I've realized that I'm very like introspective. So I talk about why are we like this? Why are we like that? And so it's good to be honest. I hope you're fading out, aren't you? You're not listening to me. Fucking light, man. I can't sleep.